following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello, welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 10 to 15 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. That's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. And the holidays are coming up, and there's no greater gift you could give somebody other, your love. And help them gain 25 to 50 healthy years, save them an enormous amount of unnecessary misery. I mean, this is unimpeachable stuff. We're supposed to have the greatest healthcare system in the world, but our healthcare system has failed us for many, many reasons. Okay? Most of the treatments that doctors give you for a health problem, which are, 90-something% of them are nutritional deficiencies, they say, oh, your red warning light is shining. And so we're going to put a piece of tape on top of it, and you leave and say, man, that was quick. Why? That symptom went away. I don't have the red warning light anymore. No, you still have everything going on negatively, but you can't see it because the doctor covered it up with some tape. So that's why we came up with the books and the CDs and DVDs, because it was just obvious that the information was not getting out there. The record for longevity in the industrialized world is Jean Calment from France. She died in 1997. So you can't say it's old, undocumented stuff. This is well documented. Jean Calment, France. She died at 122 years and 164 days. That's pretty good. Okay? The average lifespan in America, life expectancy, is 75. The emergency room doctors is 58. The Philippines is 71. Australia is 82.9. New Zealand is 82.3. Japan's 84.7. Canada is 84. Italy is 83. You getting the picture here? USA is only 75. We rank about 45th when it comes to longevity in the industrialized world. Okay, we're 45th. Okay, we're not number one. Okay, it's really, really bad. So who's number one in the world? Well, the Hunzas. Their life expectancy is 120. We've gone over this many times. And the people who live the longest there live to be 130, 140, 150, and so forth. And the reason why I know all this, we spent a lot of time when we were going to start the longevity business. We didn't want to just grind up clay and limestone and stuff like that for the minerals for our supplement program, like everybody else that has a supplement program, a product. And so what we found was the Hunzas, they were using this ash was coming from all these volcanoes. They live in these valleys in the Himalayan mountains, and they're surrounded by volcanoes, and they're constantly putting ash in the air, and the ash comes down in their lakes and their water and their rivers and streams, but also in their farm fields. So they're getting all these minerals, and so we began to analyze these minerals. Oh, my gosh, there's 75 minerals there. There's 75 minerals there, okay? So that's why we chose the plant-derived colloidal minerals to go with longevity, to give everybody the maximum amount possible on a continuous basis, very economical. And we came up, originally we didn't want people to think that we were trying to cure human diseases and get in trouble with the government. So our original program was the pig pack, and then we had the pig arthritis formula and so forth. Being a veterinarian, I could say stuff like that. And if you wanted to use our pig arthritis formula for arthritis, well, that was up to you, okay, kind of thing. And so that's kind of how we started. And I want to remind everybody that we do have these books. If you get 10 of any one title, you get a big discount. Hell's Kitchen goes into the transition. At 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday, September 4th, 1882, on Pearl Street in New York City, the bluff overlooking the construction of Brooklyn Bridge. Thomas Edison pulled a switch. We went from wood and coal as fuel for thousands and thousands and thousands of years to what? Oh, electricity. How many ashes are left over there? None. So we gave up our source of nutritional minerals, which are 95, 98% minerals and only 2 or 3% ash. Okay, we gave up the minerals. The doctor said, don't waste your money on vitamins, minerals, just eat well, you get everything you need. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Hell's Kitchen documents his transition from wood and coal to electricity. Oh, my gosh, it'll blow your mind. U.S. Senate document came out. U.S. Senate document 264 came out in 1936 and said there's no longer sufficient minerals in our farmlands to support healthy and long life for humans. I mean, this is, they're not selling any product, the U.S. Senate, and they're going to be telling the truth. Otherwise, somebody will jump on them, right? And then dead doctors don't lie. Oh, that freaked everybody out. Oh, how can you say that? Doctors do such a good job. Well, they don't do a good job. We rank 45th when it comes to our, longevity in the world. Okay, we come in 45th, not number one. And so dead doctors don't lie. It's the only time you can guarantee that they're not going to lie. Okay? They have all these things, these preset statements to make. Okay? U.S., which I say, life expectancy is 75. We went over that, okay? And I want you to appreciate we have problems because of this, okay? I do also want you to get a hold of the book Epigenetics, which is a summary of my thesis, which is in the Smithsonian Institute as a national treasure. Epigenetics, the death of the genetic theory of disease transmission, covers my thesis, which was 20,000 autopsies, and it sells for $25,000 per set. Okay, you get the summary, Epigenetics, the death of genetic theory of disease transmission, for $25. Everybody can afford that. Okay, and of course we have, which I say, a sad system here when it comes to getting the information out to people. Arthritis. We spend $626.8 billion. $626.8 billion. You've heard me say this 100 times just to treat the symptoms. Osteoporosis each year in America alone, we spend $2.3 billion just to treat the symptoms. Oh, no wonder there's so many orthopedic doctors. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you have questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Call throughout the hour as we do have lines that open up.
Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the health benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's Immune Plus, a full, robust coffee blend combined with the immune-supporting benefits of echinacea and the full-spectrum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals. Boost your immune system every day with JavaFit's Immune Plus multivitamin coffee. Available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. Remember, we do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-3792-552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-3792-552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com for my books and CDs and DVDs. And don't forget, 10 of any... for the books, 10 of any one title, you get a big discount. So think about that. The holidays, get that information to the people you love and add 25 to 50 healthy years of your life. Save them from an enormous amount of unnecessary misery. I mean, how good a gift is that? Okay. Well, there's a new bull in town. That's my new message for the end of this year and the coming of next year. There's a new bull in town. Okay. And that's because Red Bull has been, what should I say, started the whole commercial energy drink, sports drink industry. And they only had one mineral in it, magnesium. Magnesium. Well, if you could be stretched a little bit, you could say sodium, sodium chloride salt. They did have salt, so it could have two minerals. But really, magnesium was the only thing they supplemented as a mineral. The sodium chloride, they supplemented as salt. And the life expectancy of professional athletes ranges from 53 to 59. The average is 56.7. Hello. You'd think that exercise is important. People say, I don't need to take vitamins and minerals. I exercise all the time. Well, ask Bruce Lee how that worked for him. He died at 32. The last 3 months of his life, he knew he had screwed up badly, and he changed his diet from gluten, and no vitamins and minerals except for magnesium and some brewer's yeast, that kind of stuff. He didn't take a big, heavy-duty supplement program. The only one he took heavy-duty supplement was, magnesium. All right? And he died at 32. The last 3 months of his life, he knew he had screwed up badly, and so he went from having gluten with every meal to just eating vegetables and fruit. Totally. Every day. That's all he ate for the last 3 months of his life, and he did it too late, and he didn't add any vitamins and minerals to it still. Okay? And then let's look at athletes under the age of 25. 2,000 die each year in America from hypertrophic cardiomyopathy heart disease. It's the same nutritional deficiency that causes SID, sudden death syndrome. The mothers didn't kill the babies in sudden death syndrome by laying on them and suffocating, as doctors said. That's how badly doctors have missed it. Okay? And so I'm the guy, along with my attorney, Jonathan Eward. We actually sued the FDA in federal court 9 times and prevailed. My favorite of the lawsuits is getting these nutrients put into baby formulas, and we eliminated muscular dystrophy, we eliminated cystic fibrosis, and of course, there's a big story behind all of that, and sudden death syndrome. Okay, and then billionaires, their average life expectancy is 66 in America. ER room doctors, where I said 58, it's actually 58.7. Okay, and so the point I'm making here is the people who are giving you information are giving you misinformation. That's why they're dying so young, okay? And so don't forget, there's a new bull in town, and I want you to use our Rebound. We have the sticks. There's 30 sticks in a box. It has 100 nutrients in it, no carbonation. These sticks are powder in a stick pack, 30 of them in a box, 75 minerals and 25 vitamins and amino acids. We have a canister with 36 servings in it, no carbonation. And there's a scoop in there, that you can take 36 scoops out and put it in 36 bottles of water and get 36 servings. And then we have cans, 12-ounce cans, 12 in a pack, okay, in a case, I guess you could call it. But it has carbonation. It's the same formula as the sticks in the canister, but it's got carbonation. So I pop the tops on 2 of them every night before I go to bed, put them, let's see here, I put them in the refrigerator, and by morning all the bubbly is gone. They're flat because all the carbonation is gone. I'll drink one with breakfast and get my 100 nutrients on top of my nutrients I'm taking, okay? That's why I'm 83 going on 84, and most people think I'm in my 50s because I've been taking these nutrients for 75 years, okay? You have to be really proactive here if you're going to maximize your health and lifespan. Well, the CDs were named. There's a new bull in town. Dead athletes don't lie. Second one is exercise without supplementation is suicide. The third one is what kills billionaires. And those 3 CDs are in the set called There's a New Bull in Town. And it goes into all these people who die young. I mean, even athletes. I mean, we're talking about Olympic athletes, professional athletes. They're dying in their 30s and 40s and 50s. Same way with billionaires. And it's because they're just exercising and not taking any real serious look at the 90 essential nutrients. And we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. You ever had trouble getting into the show? Today is your day, as I do have a couple of open lines. Call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. We do have open lines.
Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness, and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back. Don't lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, to get a hold of my books and CDs and DVDs. Oh my gosh. Remember, holidays are here. You need to be giving a loving present for the holidays that'll add 25 to 50 healthy years of people's lives. I mean, how good is that? Okay, Charmaine, you there?
Yes, I am. I'm here.
Okay. Now, you've been with me for over 32 years. You've seen people come and go. You've seen them go in cars. You've seen them go in coffins. And
yeah.
so,
Not
and
funny.
so what would you? Well, it should bring a smile to people's faces, because people died from just simple reasons. People die from simple reasons. They're just missing a nutrient. One nutrient, okay, can kill you if it's missing. like all these athletes who do all this training and exercise and so forth, they're missing one nutrient, and they die suddenly of cardiomyopathy heart disease. Patients have a single nutrient. You'd think that all these stars, who are in the Olympics and professionals and so forth, that they would, have their coaches and so forth and their families and themselves, they'd be on it. They would want to know every detail about everything they needed to live to be 120, like the Bible says. So what would be, of all the books we have 21 books. We got 4 more coming out. We do have this 10 CD set coming out here. I think that'll be the quickest one. That's going to be out here pretty quick. It's finished. It's at the printer, so we're expecting that any day now. So what books would you suggest would give the average person out there enough information to add many healthy years to their life? Which book do you like the best for that purpose?
Well, for that, I like the Let's Play Doctor and Rare Earths Forbidden Cures, because it tells all about, diseases and all about minerals with the 2 books. And that way you can kind of get a good overall view of the whole situation.
Okay, Let's Play Doctor and Rare Earths Forbidden Cures?
Yes. Yep.
And you can do a lab test that doctors don't normally do, which is a hair analysis. That'll give you a lot of information on your mineral status in your body and where you're at on absorption, which doctors never really pay attention to. And so, they think, oh, you're 20 pounds overweight. You don't have an absorption problem. That's incorrect, okay? And so those are 2 good choices. Let's see here. What did you say? Rare Earths Forbidden Cures and Let's Play Doctor?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. And then there's 2 companion books that go with Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and Passport Aromatherapy. And those give you options, to get pain relief along with your nutrition and so forth, with the herbs and so forth. And it's an amazing set of books. Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport Aromatherapy. And you don't have to buy the whole set. You can just buy one in the set. And Rare Earths Forbidden Cures, I love it. Okay, and that really tells the story of cystic fibrosis. The whole book was written, okay, to get the information out so that people could eliminate birth defects, including cystic fibrosis. Just think about it. Just one of my lawsuits, of the 9 I did against the FDA in federal court, got this one nutrient put into baby formulas, and we eliminated cystic fibrosis, muscular dystrophy, and Sedimentary syndrome by just putting one nutrient into the baby formulas. One.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, we do have some open lines today. Call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there, in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables. And besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back. Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. And we got down to, when I was going down, I have 21 books that are already published in bestsellers, 21 bestsellers, okay? And we got down to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Let's see here. It's all in your head, of course. That has the osteoporosis symptoms and pathology. 37 different diseases you can get when you have osteoporosis of the skull, squeezing the 12 pairs of cranial nerves, squeezing the spinal cord. Just south of the skull, on the spinal cord alone, you have 17 different diseases when the skull squeezes the spinal cord, including getting up all night, every hour or so to go urinate, okay? Sciatica, trigger finger, hammer toes, all kinds of stuff. Terrible stomach problems where brings you to your knees. Doctors say, you have a gastric ulcer. And then, of course, AFib, atrial fibrillation, where the 10th cranial nerve is being squeezed, and your heart is beating all over the place. They want to anesthetize you and cut your heart out of your chest and touch it with a hot branding iron to try and stop that irregular beat. It's not a heart problem. Atrial fibrillation is not a heart problem. It's actually osteoporosis of the skull. So I urge everybody to get a hold of that book and CD set. It's all in your head. And it actually has pictures on page 6 of two skulls, a normal human skull cut through, horizontally. And you can see that the skull is only a quarter-inch thick. And then, of course, the second one is a skull from somebody with osteoporosis of the skull. You can see it's 1.5 inches thick. You can see how to be squeezing all those tunnels that the nerves, the 12 pairs of cranial nerves, and the spinal cord are going through, okay? And so this is not difficult to see, even if you're not a pathologist, even if you're not a physician. The differences are crazy. And then a companion book and CD and DVD set, The Truth About Nutrition. This was actually, the information was actually paid for by two very famous movie stars and so forth. And they didn't want to be, really put on the front cover or anything like that, okay? And so we got that information done. They paid for the research. So the book and the CD set is all in your head. And then a companion set, The Truth About Nutrition, the book, the CD, and the DVD. Oh, my gosh. That'll put you way, way ahead of the game. And so that's what we need to think about. Okay, let's see here. Chuck, let's go to a caller.
Let's head to Pennsylvania. And Gary, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hey, Doc.
Hello, Gary.
How are you?
Sir,
Hi,
can we help
how
you?
are you? Well, I want to give you a testimonial, first of all. How much time do you have?
Well, I've got 120 years. I don't know how much time you've got. Okay, let's go. Let's go for the testimony.
I talked to you almost exactly 1 year ago, and I had a blood clot in my leg. And you told me exactly what to do. And ever since a year now has passed, I'm following you explicitly, off of gluten, with the omega-3 fatty acids, with the selenium, with the niacin, with the Ultimate
90.
Daily Classics.
Yep.
Right. And with the Tangy Tangerine, day and night, morning and evening, and I laughed at you, and you told me, you had your head down, and you said, "Do you have any gray hair?" And I said, "Doc, look up at me." And you went, "Whoa, you look like Santa Claus," you said. And I laughed at you because you said to me, if you follow exactly what I'm telling you to do, your hair is going to start to turn black again. And after a year, I'm noticing my hair turning on top of my head. It's turned, and I tell everybody about you, and I tell everybody about what I'm doing.
Okay, Gary.
Now I have one.
We got to go to a break here. To this break, Gary.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. We do have an open line. Call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back on the line, the ZBS Radio. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 to Save. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, to get a hold of my books and CDs and DVDs. And let's see here, Doug, let's go right back to Pennsylvania and Gary. Okay, Gary, thank you so much for the great testimony. What question can we help you with?
Doc, I have one quick question before you leave me. I feel great. It's wonderful. I can't praise you high enough, but I physically did something. I must have lifted something, and I want to ask you for your advice here. I ended up with a slight hernia, inguinal hernia, by lifting something heavy. And I went to a surgeon. He wants to operate on January 22nd. and I just felt it about a couple weeks ago, and I was worried. I was concerned about it. So I saw some doc. Yeah.
How much do you weigh, Gary?
185, 6 foot, and 64 years old.
64. Okay. Has a lot more of your hair come back with the normal color?
A little bit on top, yes. And I have a beard. The beard is still gray. I mean, I still have gray hair. I mean, it's not like night and day, but it's happening very slowly. Yes.
But it is happening. Okay. And you're being a good boy, and you're not eating any gluten, no wheat, rye oats, correct?
Very, very little. If I try, yes, correct. Very little. If I happen to have what was that?
I only shoot myself with a 22. I never use a 45.
All right, I get it. I understand what you're saying.
Okay. Yeah, you got to really be absolute, because in a year's time, your whole head color should be your original normal hair colors. That means you're cheating a lot, okay? And still you're getting good results. Even though you've been cheating, you're still getting some good results. Okay, now, Charmaine, what would you do for an inguinal hernia in a 64-year-old guy?
Well, one thing, he's taking all the supplements he could add. I would add some MSM and Fucoid Z and stuff like that. But also he can put a block of wood on the foot of the bed, on the back legs of the bed, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That would help
that way,
a lot.
Your gravity helps while he's sleeping. But also he needs to get one of these. He needs to get a truss. You can go into a health food store, you can go into a pharmacy without a prescription, Gary, and get one of these trusses, which is, a belt that has a pad on it, and you can adjust the pad to put the pad over the hernia site, and it'll during the waking day, and you're sitting up or walking around vertically, it'll hold the intestines in and take pressure off the skin. Now, and the muscles underneath it. You have to appreciate that Shar is correct, that the MSM, the collagen peptides, the glucogel, all those kind of things can repair the connective tissue. And so, I only weigh 142, but I take 2 bottles a month of the MSM, so I can take 3 with each meal. I use 2 canisters of the collagen peptides, so I can take 2 scoops, heaping scoops of that, one at breakfast drink and one at dinner drink. I also use the Beyond OsteoFX, one of my favorites. Okay, I put a scoop of that with my breakfast drink and evening drink. Vitamin D3, I take 3. I live in Southern California, but I still take 3 vitamin D3 twice a day because I don't sit out for 3 hours in a bikini every day. Especially now in wintertime, it's like 40 degrees out there. This is unheard of. The earth must have tilted or something. I've lived here for 20-something years, and this is the first year it's ever gotten this cold during the wintertime. Okay. So at any rate, do those things, and then, again, put a 4x4 block under each foot of the bed, so your feet will be 4 inches above your head when you sleep, and that's not too drastic, but gravity will help you while you're sleeping, so you don't have to wear that truss while you're sleeping. But gravity will help you pull everything in the right place, take the pressure off that opening in the muscle connections and also under the skin and so forth. But get that truss. You don't need a prescription to get one, and it'll hold the intestines in, take the pressure off that opening. And we deal with this literally thousands of times a year. We have a lot of experience with it, and it always works. But thank you so much for the great testimony, Gary. Okay, let's see here. Doug, do we have another caller?
Yeah, let's head to California. And Becca, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Becca. You're
Hi,
on the
Dr.
air.
Wallach. How are you today? I know you're doing fabulous. But I have a client who has sent me an email in regards to his wife. She is 62 years old, Dr. Wallach, 145 pounds, at 5'6". So she's just right there. But over a year ago, she was diagnosed with a condition PMR, polymyalgia rheumatica, which affects her neck and her shoulders. And she's been on a prednisone, sometimes high doses. The prednisone helps with the pain, but as soon as she starts tapering off the prednisone, the pain comes back, and it's starting to move down into her legs and knees.
Okay, well, that's typical. That was the opening talk today, okay? That was my opening monologue, where the doctors give symptom relief, and they milked the dairy cow for years, okay, by giving symptom relief. But the underlying cause of the pain and swelling and restriction of motion is going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. So, Charmaine, what would you give somebody, a female, 145 pounds, who has arthritis, essentially arthritis, okay? And
yeah. First, we got to get her on a gluten-free diet, of course, and then she's on the cusp, but I'd give her two healthy brain and heart packs, and I would add to it Ultimate Daily Classic, MSM, Fucoid Z, glucogel, collagen peptides, and that should pretty much take care of all those.
And what would you do for this? What would you do for the symptom relief?
Oh, the symptom relief. She could put some trauma oil into the CM cream and put that in topically where she has pain. That'll get rid of the pain topically.
Yeah, that'll give her a couple hours of relief, and she could use the Soothe from her Hemp FX division, give her 4 hours of relief, so she could use the Soothe before bedtime, okay, and use the CM cream and what was the other one you added to the CM cream?
Trauma oil.
Trauma oil, yeah. So you put the trauma oil in the CM cream, use that during the day every couple of hours, but at nighttime when she goes to bed, use the Soothe from her Hemp FX, and that'll last 4 to 6 hours. And after doing this correctly, after a couple of weeks, she should be able to reduce that or eliminate it because the pain should be going away, all the swelling and everything should be going away. And as long as she doesn't have rheumatoid arthritis, okay. If she has actually a diagnosis of rheumatoid arthritis, okay, then she needs to take an antibiotic, called minocycline, and the minocycline will kill the mycoplasma, which is the bug that causes rheumatoid arthritis, okay? And so because that polymyalgia rheumatica, okay, now, is that because it's a joint or is it because she has that infection? We're not clear on that from this description the doctor is giving the patient. And so that's a question that needs to be asked. Does this patient have a diagnosis of rheumatoid arthritis? Or is it just the symptoms of polymyalgia rheumatica? Polymyalgia just means a lot of pain over a lot of different muscles. Okay, rheumatica means joint stuff, okay? But so we don't know if there's a rheumatic arthritis, okay? Rheumatoid arthritis. That question needs to be asked. And so we know where to go if it is, okay? That's where the minocycline comes in. But this is totally reversible, and the pain and everything can go away very quickly with our products. And see, I don't think the doctor deserves to be continually used because not getting rid of the problem, just milking the dairy cow. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. Ever had trouble getting into the show? Today is your day, as we do have some open lines. Call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552.
The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Longevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity and 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to Massachusetts. And David, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hi, Dr.
Hello,
Wallach.
David. Yes, sir. How can we help you?
All right, 2 short comments if I have time. The first one is the human body, that I'm saying that it has a electric life force, being that such as when you may have a heart attack, they hit you with the defibrillator pedals, and that's a jolt of electricity to get you back started. Is that true?
Yeah, a jolt of electricity starts the cells which work electrically in the body. That's correct. Hello?
Okay. Yes, sir. All right,
okay,
that's a comment. Go ahead.
Okay, second question.
Yes, sir. As a kid, my mother used to line us up and hit us in the face with a spoonful of cod liver oil, castor oil, and it was 2 other products. I'm a 60s baby, so it was a product called Syrup of Black Drought, and the second one is 666. Do you know of those, Doc?
No, but when you say your mom hit you in the face with a spoon of
I didn't even say it like that. She lined us up, and everybody lined us up and said, "Open your mouth," and just gave us a spoonful of this, that, and that thing.
Okay. Didn't hit you in the face with a spoonful of oil. Okay.
That was just a term, Doc.
What was the purpose of the other 2?
666 is almost like a cough syrup, and it is for digestion. So
Okay, so it was a brand name. It was a brand name. Okay, I'll kind of look that up. Okay.
One is called Syrup of Black Drop, and the other one is 666. Little dark little balls of, and it was syrupy, real thick, like molasses. Mm-hmm.
Okay, were they soft gels? Were they soft gels, and there was liquid in soft gels?
No, sir. It's just bottle liquid form. You pour a spoonful out at a time.
Okay. Yeah, I'll kind of look that up, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have a great day. Okay, there's only moments left in this segment, and so do we have a quick call? Doug, or you want me to just take it? Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and take it. And remind everybody that the holidays are here. And there's nothing better that you could give somebody than 25 to 50 more healthy years. Okay, what a great present. So, get a hold of these books, get a hold of at least, at least be better yet, a month or 2 or 3 months of the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, and say, get rid of all the bad stuff. No fried food, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, bran, rye, oats, no buckwheat, no sugar, no carbonated drinks. Take our Rebound and see if it doesn't change how you feel. See if it changes how many hours of energy you have during the day. Okay? Does your knee pain go away? Okay? Does your asthma go away? How about your high blood pressure? How about your diabetes? And so forth. And, do a trial like that for somebody, because they're not, a lot of times, well, I got to ask my doctor. That's their out. I got to ask my doctor. Well, I couldn't do it without asking my doctor. Well, give them, the book Epigenetics. Give them the book Dead Doctors Don't Lie. The CD of Dead Doctors Don't Lie is in 9 languages. We sold over 600 million copies worldwide of that CD, okay, in 9 languages. It's like crazy. It's, I don't know how to say it, but information that can add 25 to 50 healthy years of people's lives, save them an enormous amount of unnecessary misery, save them an enormous amount of money, add 25 to 50 healthy years of their life, and it's a willable asset. In other words, your space with longevity as a paying customer, and you're paying wholesale prices. When you die, you could leave your space that you paid for to your loved ones. Now, every year they got to re-up, but you might have 3 months or 6 months or a year left on there. And if you do it as a business, you're willing this business to your loved ones, okay, to your church, or to your best friend or something. Okay, this is a useless enterprise. Well, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, Charmaine. Super job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug. Super job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless American flag. And God bless America.